Hello and welcome to TXY. My name is John Wagner and I'm the Operations Manager overseeing the Western Hemisphere. TXY is a wholly subsidiary company of TXY China, located in Tianjin. We are the only government authorized training facility for leak repair technicians, backed by the Chinese government and major universities. We also have the prestige and honor of offering our products and services around the world, including such places as Europe, the Middle East, Asia, Australia, and now we have opened up an office here in Houston, Texas, to service our clients and customers in Canada, the US, Mexico, and Latin America. TXY prides itself for being a one-stop shop for all your needs. We have sealants, tools, equipment, and tech support. And as we go further, I will go into more detail on all these different subjects. All-around products save you time, money, and are environmentally friendly. Should you have any questions, you can find us through our contact information at www.txy-tech.com. Now please continue to join me as we introduce all the things TXY has to offer. Thank you. I first want to introduce to you TXY's Teflon sealants. We make two, both TXY8 and TXY9. Now you may notice that TXY9 is blue. This is to differentiate us from TXY8. It is Teflon, however it has a less oil or carrier within it. TXY9 has more carrier in it, allowing it to flow easier into the clamps or enclosures that you're using. Some highlights about TXY8 and 9 is, as you can see, our Teflon is very compact and very dense. This allows for less mainlining as you use it. If you're normal use with your Teflons, you know that they're shredded or cut and you have to pre-pack it before injecting. This problem is eliminated through our Teflon plugs. Later on, as I pump, you will see the durability and the strength of our Teflon. Next, I would like to discuss with you is our V8. Our TXY V8 is our equivalent of a valve pack. It is Teflon based and it is thermal expansion, up to 3 times. It is very good for VOC, especially here in the United States, where regulations have become more strenuous for VOC leaks. The highlight about V8 is it's also good for a sealant. You can use it for void fills and perimeter seals, the same way you would normally use any other sealant. The next sealant I would like to highlight is TXY18. Our TXY18 is our universal sealant. It is rubber based and has a temperature threshold above 1400 degrees. It is chemical compatibility with over 300 different chemicals except for phosgene. It's got fibers inside to help you better bridge any kind of gap or leaking media that you have. The next one is TXY18A. It is the exact same as TXY18 with only 2 highlights differences. TXY18 has a 200 degree higher temperature rating, up to over 1700 degrees. It is still rubber based, and as you can see, it is white powder. This is not powder. This actually is organic nanites that we engineer within our sealants. What the organic nanites do is they go to the leaking source. As they go there, they compact and swell, helping with bridgeability. Now I want to take a second to really highlight TXY18, 18A, and the rest of our rubber-based sealants. If you notice, I told you our sealants have a threshold temperature rating of over 1400 and 1700 degrees. We are the only ones able to do this. Most rubbers break down around 800 degrees. Ours are double that. We do this through superior engineering and technology. Next I want to highlight is our TXY16. It is also a rubber-based sealant, however it does not have any fibers. What I want to take and talk to you about TXY16 is it has a longer cure time. than TXY 18 or the other rubbers, allowing you for larger void fills or larger perimeter seals to take and compact the sealant and make sure you have no voids or air bubbles within the confines of the clamp run enclosure. As always, our sealants are environmentally friendly. They're clean. As you can see, I've handled them all and my hands are still clean. They will keep your uniforms and truck clean, allowing your technicians to be more professional. And because we only make 9 sealants, taking the place of almost all other sealants, you'll have less inventory. Your technicians will be able to learn the sealants a lot quicker, and you'll have more versatility in the amount of jobs you're able to do. Now, we have many other sealants, but the rest of them are all rubber based and have the same characteristics. They just have different temperature ranges and are better for chemical compatibility. I do want to highlight another thing of our sealant's capability is, and that is our belt sealant. As you can see, we make 2 types of sealants, in belt form and in plug form. We can make the plugs and the belts any size that you need based upon volume. Longer, thicker, skinnier, larger plugs, smaller plugs. The reason why we use the belts sealants is for 2 reasons. One, it is a good stopgap method. You can wrap the pipe around the leaking media and put a band around the top of that, efficiently stopping the leak before you put a clamp or enclosure on it. The other thing that belts are good for is should you have a void fill. In the old days, you pre-packed the void and tried to put the clamp on, and a lot of the sealant fell out. This is eliminated with the belt wrap system. You wrap the belt around, filling up the void, and then you put the clamp on top of that and eventually inject the sealants afterwards, saving you a lot of time and no waste. Hello, and welcome to TXY's portion where I take and demonstrate our injection gun. As you can see, our injection gun may be different from what you're used to. Let me highlight some of the superiorities of our injection gun over that what you're used to using now. The weight of our gun right now is about 10 pounds and it comes in 2 models, carbon steel and stainless steel. However, we're in the process of manufacturing a new gun that will reduce this weight by half. One main highlight of this gun is it has a retractable ram. It is spring-loaded, allowing for continuous use. You can see here that we have an injection port, allowing you to continuously feed our sealants in. With these 2 options, this allows you not to have to take the gun apart, which is where you get less wear and tear of the gun. When you take it apart and have to manually push down the ram, you wear out the ram head and the interior, causing more maintenance. With this gun, the only maintenance you will ever have to do is once a year switch out the spring, which is about $20. Another highlight of our gun is our gun, coupled with our sealants, because of the density, will not get behind the ram head and into your cylinder, into your hose, and into your pump, allowing your pump, hose, and gun to last a lot longer with less preventive maintenance. The only maintenance that we take and suggest is when you change out the spring, you also change out the hydraulic fluid, saving you a lot of time and money on a yearly basis versus having to take and do maintenance on a monthly and quarterly basis. Another highlight about our gun is we have 2 types that go with it, either a hand pump or a foot pump. This comes with many different kinds of hand pumps, but we only manufacture and sell 1 foot pump. Our foot pump is vastly superior to what's used in the United States. It's got a 3-year warranty, and if you would like to take and have that option, just let one of our sales reps know. Another thing that we do with all our guns, regardless if you order a foot pump or a hand pump, is we give you a 16.5 foot hose. Typically you're used to 4 or 5 foot hoses. We give you a 16.5 foot hose for safety purposes. On any job, you have 2 technicians. This allows one technician to be near the job and one away, so that technician's safe enough away that he can respond or go get help should the situation call for it. Another thing of our injection hoses is we use Quick Connect. The reason why we do this is, as you've known, with threaded connections, trash and dirt get into the threads, can wear and tear those threads. If the connection's not all the way tight, you'll leak oil and things of that nature. It's got a lot of wear and tear, whereas Quick Connect is very fast and very efficient, not leaking any oil, and will maintain a lot longer than threaded connections will. Now I'd like to take and demonstrate exactly what I mean by retractable ram. As you can see, the ram is moving forward, allowing you to pump in your sealants. As before, is very clean, as you can see. Once you finish pumping your sealant, as before, you just release the pressure. However, you can release it slowly or fast, depending on your need.